Hello everybody out there, welcome back to Praetor Gaming. My name is Seth Cross and today we are doing part 2 of our Oathbreaking Away from 2020. Goodbye, good riddance. This is going to be our charity stream for the MagiKids slash WeirdCards organization. We have 3 new people. Well, we have 2 new people and 1 person you've seen before on streams with me previously. But we're going to be playing some Oathbreaker again. It's a very fast, intense, fun format. You get to play with planeswalkers as your Oathbreaker slash some people will relate that to like a commander in Commander, and also your signature spell. There's some other minor differences that you might notice between Commander and Oathbreaker, but overall it's a very cool format. Played a lot of it yesterday and on the last video, and I really enjoy it. I think I'm going to be building a lot more decks and trying to sprinkle in some Oathbreaker as well as some Commander when we do like these Friday night streams. Obviously we're doing this one on Saturday. Before we get too far in and I introduce everybody, I just want to remind everybody that this is a stream for donations. So there is a link in the donation chat, and for those of us who are watching this out on YouTube at a later date, I will keep the campaign link down below in the video description. So if you want to donate to a great cause, you can still do that even afterward if that's how you want to kick off 2021. Sounds like a good idea to me. Definitely help out, you know, like I said, a good cause that's designed to bring families and friends together through the love of gaming, and we're all about that here at Praetor Gaming. That's what we were founded on, is a bunch of friends getting together to enjoy Magic and hopefully bring some of that enjoyment to other people by, you know, creating these videos and these streams. Let's go around the table. We'll go in kind of turn order and have everybody introduce themselves, say a little bit about what they do, and if they want to talk about the deck that they're playing today, feel free. So we'll start off. Coffee, you're in the upper left, so you can go ahead first.
Sure. I am Coffee. I am actually from the MagiKids charity club. I've played a lot of Oathbreaker. I am the main content creator for the MagiKids YouTube channel. I've been a part of MagiKids for several years now. Haven't played with anyone here yet, but I've played with a lot of the guys in the rules committee. If you want, I can just do kind of a quick run through on MagiKids if you'd like.
Yeah, definitely go for it.
So MagiKids is a 501c3 charity here based out of Rochester, Minnesota. We've been around now for several years, but you've probably seen us at Magic Fest or Command Fest. We've kind of been all over, especially in 2019. 2020 was a little bit of a different year. Hopefully things get back on track, but at these events, a lot of what we did was collecting bulk from the events, and what we did was we took all of that bulk and we started to put together MagiKits. Now, MagiKits are kind of boxes that are filled with cards and swag and all of this stuff that's accessible to kids and teachers, and that's really our main goal, is to take Magic the Gathering and get it into, you know, the hands of kids, whether it be at schools or boys and girls clubs. And for all the teachers that are here, might be in the stream, make sure to check out the resource page at MagiKids.org. There's lots of things on how you can get started with MagiKids out there, and kind of putting your program together. You know, we'd be happy to work with you. But otherwise, my deck here is Mist of Shadowed Burrows and Mulch. So this is kind of a Lands Matters deck. Golgari, it's a little different. This has that static ability with landfall. So hopefully we can kind of cycle out a lot of our lands and mulch them into the graveyard and get some fun things back into the battlefield, and we'll kind of see how it goes.
I do want to just mention that for those of you guys who did see the stream yesterday, I also have a Nissa deck. So we made a joke right before the video started for YouTube that you know, Paul wanted me to play red, so he paid off my other 2 players to play the decks that I already have built. So thank you very much for that, Paul. Also, just in terms of like teachers and teaching kids how to play Magic, I talk about it a lot on Twitter. I've taught my 2 older children how to play Magic, and it's been a very rewarding and different experience. I'm not really a teacher by trade. I'm a computer guy, so teaching somebody how to play the game, especially kids, it definitely helps you. It helps me look at the game in a different light, which I think also makes me a little bit better at the game than I was before I started doing this, because they can ask a lot of questions that are very interesting, and then getting to see them really enjoy the game, like that's obviously the main payoff. Is my kids enjoy seeing when previews come out. My kids enjoy when we buy a box and we open it as, you know, a family, because my wife also plays. It's just it's a very good like family activity, and it's something that like I'll be able to, if I ever stop playing, which will probably not happen, but I can kind of like give cards to my kids as they grow up, and it's something, it's really cool to have it kind of like that. I like the idea of like basically bringing up the next generation of players, so that's another reason why I really liked being able to do this with MagiKids and WeirdCards. But on that note, we have the superstar of the weekend. I'm of course talking about Paul, who is responsible for this event.
Aw, shucks, Seth. Yep, so I'm Paul. You guys have seen me on Praetor Gaming at least once before. Maybe, actually twice before, hasn't it?
Yep, because you played on Saturday, I think?
both times, I think. Yep. Yeah. And tonight I'm actually playing Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, and Repeated Reverberation. It's one of my decks from my Oathbreaker battle box, which is 5 monocolor decks. And so actually, one of the reasons I was really invested in this is when I started Magic, we actually formed a Magic club in our high school, and that was like our only LGS was like a comic store, and they sold singles, but they didn't have tables you could play at, which a lot of game stores have now. So like we all needed a place we could play Magic where we all had access to each other. And you know, when I found out what MagiKids did, I was like, man, I really wish we had that when I was a kid. That would have been great if we had something to like kind of get our club started, so to speak. You know, so like, you know, I know some of the people from my high school club, they might be in the stream right now. They had the link, and a couple of them said they'd be watching. So, you know, you guys are there. Hi. You know, like, I really want to be able to pass that experience on to other kids in other Magic clubs so they can get a start that's a little bit stronger than I had. So I'm really glad that this event's working out so well.
Yeah, we didn't have anything like this when I was learning how to play Magic. I actually had to teach a lot of my friends in high school how to play. And I think I was kind of responsible in high school for it, like, becoming kind of popular around my school. So that's pretty cool. All right, I always go last when we do introductions because nobody cares about me. So Clarks, if you want to go ahead and talk about yourself and talk about what you're playing today.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Clark. I don't really do too much content creation. Used to do a lot of game design stuff. So I've always had a vested interest in games as an educational tool, which is why I very much enjoy what the MagiKids charity does. And on top of that, I'm just a huge fan of Oathbreaker. I think Planeswalkers as commanders are something that I really much enjoy. I really wish the commander format would adopt it, honestly. And so I'm playing Sarah here. I do a lot of Vortex stuff primarily. If you follow my Twitter, I just tweet sporadic hot takes about it. And so this is a Angels Tribal Sarah deck that just smacks people with big angels.
The way Richard Garfield intended.
Exactly. And I even packed it with a Chroma's World because Sarah doesn't have a Pump Your Angels really big card. But a Chroma's another angel, so why not?
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say, so like I was saying earlier, I also have a Sarah deck that I'll probably play throughout the night, but I played it last night as well with Josh and a couple other people, Signature Spellbomb and crap, I can't remember now. It was one other person. I always forget a fourth person's name.
I think it was Ornithology Games.
Yeah, Ornithology Games. There you go. And
I've been staring at the schedule for a month.
Yeah, and I noticed like I always kind of fear playing mono white as a commander player.
Yeah.
But playing mono white and Oathbreaker, I was like, damn, I'm actually like the one beating people in the face constantly. Like I nearly won that game just playing a couple of flyers and hitting people in the face. And when they had their planeswalkers out, I would get rid of their planeswalkers. So mono white actually does pretty well in this format. And the lower life total obviously having a big thing to do with it, but I think that's pretty cool. I think that's something I kind of wish we would find a way to adapt to Commander. Just give mono white a little bit more of a chance. But I'll go, like I said, last. Tonight I am playing, hopefully you guys know kind of who I am, because I've been doing this for a little bit now. But Seth Cross here with Praetor Gaming. I stream on, right now, Fridays and soon to be Saturdays for this year. I will be playing, like I said, Commander on probably mostly every Saturday, and then like maybe like most Fridays, and then like I said, we'll sprinkle some Oathbreaker in, try to get some people who are appearing in these events to come back on and just have some fun. Tonight I'm playing Koth of the Hammer. I said this last night's stream as well. Koth is my favorite planeswalker in the game completely. I hope he comes back into the storyline and everything like that. I like everything about him. I like how he looks. I like what he does. I like his character and the lore. There's nothing about Koth that I don't like. If Koth joined the Gatewatch, I would actually like the Gatewatch, which I don't right now, but I could. The signature spell I chose for this one is Wheel of Fortune, which should probably sound a little scary because I know it's a super expensive card, but the reason why I like to have it as my signature spell is that I have a very beautiful proxy. This is by Sir Proxy, SYRPROXY on Twitter. He does these minimalist style proxies where they don't have like as much going on as some of the arts, but they always are very like well done. They're just very beautiful to look at. I saw he did a Hammer of Purphoros, which was again a minimalist design, and they look really good, and I really like just the layout that he adapts to all of these. So this gets to be my signature spell, and if I ever don't have enough cards, I just draw a new hand. No big deal. But all right, I think we have hands and things, and we can get started. So
my dice.
Yeah,
I'm going second. Let me run grab my dice bag real quick. I forgot to bring that over to the area with me.
no problem.
Yep.
Whew. I gotta look up what mulch does. I don't actually know off the top of my head.
Yeah, reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put all the lands into my hand and the rest into the graveyard.
Gotcha.
1 and a green at sorcery speed.
Yep. I can see how that would be really good with Nissa because of her -5 ability, being that you can either put something from the graveyard or from your hand.
Isn't there Modern Horizons that does the same thing but gives you the option to choose either creature or land?
I don't know. Are you talking about the Ren and 6 Planeswalker?
No, it's like it's an instant. Let me just look it up really quick. There's like a draft con in that. It's really fun in the limited environment, but I think the card name.
Sorry about that. I'm playing Mono Red Super Friends. That would have been really problematic for that dice.
No, it's okay. We would have just made you remember all the numbers and then called you out if you cheated.
Yeah, we have to recite them commands too. Very important.
Alright, I am good now. I have all my dice. I have my Crown Royal bag.
All right. Well, Coffee, if you want to kick us off.
All right. Upkeep, draw for turn. We'll lay a Bloodstained Mire and pass the turn.
Alright, upkeep, draw. Gonna play a mountain and pass.
All right. I'll untap all of this nothing, draw this card, play that particular mountain, and pass over to Clark's.
Okay, I will draw. I will play Amelia the Skyloon tapped and pass.
Nice.
Sure.
Wait a minute.
You're in the crack here, go to 19.
First blood.
It's angel themed.
Wait a minute.
Overgrown Tomb and tapped here.
I feel like the 2 mono red decks played the least impactful lands. Just saying.
That feels like mono red.
I think I'm trying to lull them into a false sense of security.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
We'll lay a Llanowar Waste. Then we'll cast a Farseek. I'll go get a Swamp and pass the turn.
Draw. Field of Ruin. And then Goblin Bombardment.
Whoa. Hold on.
Talk about no impact.
The gate's running. I see.
What is this?
Look at all the creatures I have to machine gun you guys with.
Yeah, that's what I used to say when I played Cranko. Right before I ended the game on turn like 4 or something.
Oh, I don't think my deck has that good a early game, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass you, Seth.
All right. Well, oops, sorry. I gotta make them. I gotta make them look at you because I'm the other mono red player. All right. I'll play this Emergent Zone, which is what I drew.
Wait, your deck is Mountains Matter. Mountain isn't an impactful play for you.
No. Everything's fine. I will, however, play this Tectonic Reformation, which we were just talking about Modern Horizons a second ago, and this is actually, I think, one of my favorite cards from that set.
I love it so much.
Yep. I am going to pass after that.
Just to play that card.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to tap 2 for Sword of the Anime. And then I'm going to pass. Oh, I looked up it's called Winding Way.
Winding Way?
Untap.
Yeah.
Drop return.
Interesting.
Lay a Forest for turn. Tap the Llanowar Waste for a green, taking 1, cast a crop rotation.
Ooh.
Sacrificing the Llanowar Waste. We'll get a forest here.
Interesting.
Oh, also thank you, Rich Kid, Mana Munch, and Mikhail1916 for all the follows. We definitely appreciate you being here. Hope you guys are having a good first few days of your 2021.
Let's see. I don't cast a Grizzly Salvage to reveal the top 5.
Hey, Randy. Thank you for the
Creature
follow.
land into hand of the rest of the grave.
Oh, that's the...
Seal Blood.
I think you should put everything in the graveyard.
I agree. It seems like a logical play.
And yeah, pro plays.
I'm gonna actually keep the Satyr Wayfinder, put the rest into the graveyard. We'll cast the Wayfinder, reveal the top 4, land card to hand, and the rest into the graveyard. We'll grab a basic swamp, and then I'll pass the turn.
Really glad that Splendor Reclamation's going in the bin.
Alright, gonna play another mountain. And then I'm gonna stay on theme here and play Raid Bombardment.
Alright. Listen here, you.
Which one's that one?
Whenever a creature I control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the defending player.
Right.
Alright, and then I pass.
Or Planeswalker.
Oh, no, it deals to the defending player. You're thinking of a different one. You're thinking of Cavalcade of Calamity, which is also in the deck.
No, Raid Bombardment is whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the player or Planeswalker that creature is attacking.
Maybe that's post errata. I have the World Wake version. I think that's. I don't know the name symbol. I have an older version.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, there you go.
Does.
Now you can do it to either or. It depends on what you're attacking. That's really good, though, for an Oathbreaker card. I like that.
Yeah, now I need to pull up the card because I did not realize that it could hit Planeswalkers.
All right, I will untap. I will draw that card. I like that card.
Here's that card. Nope, the Ultimate Masters version also just does say player Planeswalker. There it is. It's just worded a little different. Yep.
I will play a perfectly innocent, nothing important Bullcat, our Valakat, the Molten Pinnacle. No big deal. I'll pass the turn.
Nobody has ever played an instant Valakat. It's just not a thing. But okay.
No. It's everything. I mean, it's fine.
All of your planes are zombifies. All of his mountains are lightning bolts. It's fine.
Yeah, see? There's nothing wrong. Yeah.
That's a land fault. That's upkeep. But I'll play the planes. I'm going to tap 2 for Spirit of the Labyrinth. Just in case that Wheel of Fortune happens. And then I'm going to pay 1 for a Shadow Spear. And then I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go to cast Nissa.
Nissa.
I have no responses.
Nope.
Same.
I'll play my land for turn. Landfall trigger, increase loyalty on Nissa. I'm gonna tap for a black, activate Nissa, plus-1ing her to untap this forest. It becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste. I'm actually gonna tap it for a green to cast a Lotus Cobra.
Ooh, good card.
Nice.
Then Paul, since you're in red, I'm gonna get India for 1.
All right. Strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you can ever imagine.
And after that, I'll pass the turn.
I think that's the first thing you said when you took
Yesterday
damage.
too. Yep.
That's what happens when you're first blood every game.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play Chandra, Acolyte of Flame.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you.
Aren't you?
Now, so I can't help but notice somebody attacked me. So I'm gonna activate her +0 and produce 2/1/1 elementals, which my tokens are right here.
Is that Lotus Cobra at 1 toughness? Whoa.
It'd be.
Give me a second to just find the correct box of tokens. I did not pull it out in advance, but I do know which one it is.
Correct tokens. Come on now.
Yeah. This is a stream for charity, Seth. I need to put it in my A game.
You just gotta have a lovely case of tokens here.
Yeah, I've got
Alright,
my box of tokens aptly
2,
labeled
1,
as well.
Nice.
All right, so the 2/1/1s are going to go at Nissa.
2 1/1s?
Yep.
Sure. She'll take it.
And then Nissa's going to take 2 from one from raid bombardment, and you're going to take 1 from raid bombardment.
Okay. 3,
And then at end of combat, I'm going to sacrifice both tokens to Goblin Bombardment.
So, hold on.
Sorry.
Raid Bombardment says that dealing the damage to player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. So Nissa has
so
to
all
take
the
both of
damage
it.
goes to Nissa. All right, I literally learned this errata a minute ago. I'm sorry.
No problem. Yeah.
Yep. So that +1 to you, -1 to Nissa. My bad.
So
And then
minus.
Yep, she's gonna lose 1 more because the attack had to go to her for raid bombardment. I did not
Yeah.
realize.
And
she
then
gains
you're gonna
1 life
gain
back.
1 life.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to Goblin Bombardment. You said Lotus Cobra has 1 toughness, right?
Yep.
Yep, 1 to Lotus Cobra. And how much toughness does your other creature have?
1.
I'm gonna destroy that too.
Wow.
And that seems like a fair trade for the 1 damage I took.
I don't think it was. I don't think that's how trades work.
That's called trading up.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, I passed.
All right. I am going to, at the end of your turn, tap 2 and cycle a mountain to get, obviously another mountain because that's how mono red works. Then I'm going to untap and draw. I will.
Also, I did say strike me down and I'll be more powerful than you've ever heard. I had to follow through on the threat.
I will play a mountain, as you do. I will tap 4 to play Koth.
What does Cobb actually do?
So his +1 ability, which I very rarely use, is his ability to untap a mountain specifically, and it becomes a 4/4 red elemental creature until end of turn. It's still a land. So it doesn't give it haste. That's the first thing to note. So this is the mountain that I just played. His -2 ability is to create red mana for each mountain I control. So right now it would only be 2. And his -5 is you get an emblem with mountains you control have. Tap, this land deals 1 damage to target creature or player. And I have no idea if that's been errated or not to include planeswalkers. I doubt it, but... It has?
Yeah. Anything dealt damage to a single target that could have been player before Dominario always was errated.
Fantastic. But, is anybody responding to him being on the field? Or being cast?
I have no responses.
Alright, I'm going to plus him.
Nope.
So he'll go from 3 to 4. This is the mountain that will become now a big old 4/4. Because he's a mad mountain.
Okay.
And I will go to combat. Clark, I was just talking about how mono white can be very scary in this format, so I'll swing the 4 at you.
We should really swing at the Chandra that's at 4 royalty. Just saying.
We're mono red buddies. Also, you have a creature that he wants to block that's preventing us from drawing cards to his wheel.
Alright, well, you know, you went and told my entire plan here. But yes, that if you want to throw your creature in front of it, I mean, I can go after Chandra next turn.
No, I'm good. I'll just take the 4.
Alright. I'll attack you again next turn then. I mean,
Well,
wait.
We'll see.
That's fair. After that, I will pass over to Clark.
Okay. I'll untap and draw. I'm gonna pay 2 and equip Sphere of the Labyrinth with Sword of the Animist.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to swing for 4 at Koth.
Okay.
And on attack, I'm going to go planes. You really didn't have to, you know. I was really hoping to swing that at the Chandra, but...
You could have attacked the Chandra.
I think this just became a game of two-headed giant.
I'm just saying, like, oh, somebody should attack the Chandra.
You swung at me, so I gotta swing at you back.
Well, I swung at you because I don't like your creature. Different.
And I don't like your Koth swinging at me.
Wow. Rude.
Started this feud. And then I'm gonna pass after that.
Sure. Untap. Keep. Draw for turn.
I'm just gonna throw it by the way that I missed the lance drop there, so just saying.
Oh, okay. The one failing that mono white still has to be able to get over.
Blooming Marsh, land for turn, landfall trigger Nissa. I'm gonna pay 3 to cast a Realms Uncharted. Guess that resolves.
I ain't doing anything about it.
We'll grab
Counter spells, but I will not be countering this one.
Vista, Fabled Passage, a Forest, and a Delta. Seth, you can go ahead and choose.
I see what you did there.
It is,
two to my hand, 2 to the graveyard.
Yeah,
I'll hold them up here.
Okay. So it's
So Prismatic Vista, a Fabled Passage, a Forest, and a Polluted Delta.
I can tell you what I'd pick.
I've already laid my land for turn.
yeah, but you've got mana up. I mean, you're gonna get a fetch no matter what. I'm thinking it's gonna be the Delta in the forest you can have.
Okay. There. Then I'm going to plus Nissa, animate the swamp. Then we'll cast a Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah, okay, that's not actually what I thought was coming.
Then I'm going to pass turn.
All right, what is Stinkweed Imp's toughness again?
2.
It's a 1/2.
2, okay. All right, I'm going to play a mountain, that the Weimano Red Brothers in arms for the moment?
I mean, didn't do anything to you last turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and play Spire Barrage. It's going to deal damage equal to target creature or player equal to the number of mountains I control. So I'm going to deal 4 damage to Clark's creature.
Very well. You're back.
And then I'm going to 0 Nissa to produce 2 1/1 elementals. Not Nissa, Chandra. And I'm going to swing at Chandra's girlfriend for 2 1/1s. And Raid Bombardment's going to deal 2 damage to Nissa.
Okay, I guess I will block one of the 1/1s.
And I will sack the other one after combat to finish it off.
Okay.
All right, I pass.
She stays.
All right. Untap. Draw this card. I will.
The Stinkweed Imp or Nissa?
Oh, to finish Stinkweed Imp.
But it was Dredge. Why would you...
I mean, I'm more worried, like, I want to not get crap back on my Chandra, that's why.
Fair enough.
Like, you had the only thing that could attack Chandra, I wanted it dead.
I will.
Sure, it makes sense. I wasn't questioning that part.
Yeah.
I
Myself for a second, I was like, I know there's a reason I planned that.
I'll play a mountain. I will tap the emergence zone in order to play a Wayfarer's Bauble. And there's actually no creatures on the field, and I can't recast Koth anyway. So I'm actually just gonna pass. I'm just gonna take this a little bit slowly, I think.
Untap. Draw. Alternate planes. Yeah. More risky for the biscuit. I'm gonna pay 4 for Sarah.
Yeah, you are.
Who I'll get a -3 to create a 4/4 angel with flying and vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass. Oh, that's one.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
All I got is haste, so.
I'll lay the polluted delta. We'll get a landfall trigger. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cast a Gitrog monster.
Ooh.
I'll crack the delta. A response to the Gitrog monster.
I have no responses.
I have no responses to the monster.
Sadness.
You cracking the delta there.
Okay. Crack the delta.
So I can get rid of this Gitrog monster.
Alright.
Force me to go shields down. Can I get you two to agree to leave me and my Sarah alone until my next turn?
On the condition that that angel's not coming at Chandra. Just for next turn.
Just for next turn? I think
if your angel's coming as Chandra, I need to try and kill it. But if you give me one turn where I'm not going to have to worry about you cracking that angel at me, I'm fine.
that's fair.
Alright.
Do that.
I'm fine with it too. So
Cool. All swords to Gitrog.
Sure.
Good news, you're high on life now.
Yep. I'll gain 6. I'll lose the 1 for. Or actually, I already lost the 1 for Delta. I'll go get my land. Get a
You
swamp.
guys took from cracking the delta.
Pardon?
So you'll still draw from cracking the delta.
yeah,
but
because the land hit the graveyard before the spell.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
Have mercy on the Gitrog.
No window priority until then.
Draw for the Gitrog. Let's see, laid my land.
I'm sorry, Randy Savage, but the Gitrog didn't do very much wrong.
You're not
Praetor
wrong.
did a lot wrong, just maybe not today.
He didn't do very much of anything, honestly. I shouldn't make fun. I have a Gitrog in my deck too.
Plus Nissa. We'll untap the swamp. Cast a tireless tracker.
It's a good card.
Right. It is a good card.
Pass turn after that.
All right, untap, draw, play Scavenging Grounds, Chandra's Regulator.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa. I can't do anything about it, but hold on.
Okay.
I just say that because it scares me. You can keep going.
Okay. All right, that's fine. And then I'm going to play Tectonic Giant. For those unfamiliar, Tectonic Giant, when it attacks or becomes a target of a spell an opponent controls, I can choose to either deal 3 damage to each opponent, or exile the top 2 cards in my library. I can choose one of them, and until the end of my next turn, I can play that card. And then I'm going to go ahead and 0 Chandra to produce 2 elementals. And I'm going to swing them both at Nissa, so Raid Bombardment will deal 2 damage to Nissa.
Okay. I will block one of the elementals.
The Tireless Tracker is how big?
He's a 3/2.
I'm going to sacrifice the elemental he's blocking to deal 1 damage to Nissa.
Okay.
And then the other one will finish this off. And that I'm going to sacrifice it to deal 1 damage to Coffee. Not because I'm trying to aggro you at this point, but because you actually have the most life, and I don't want to anger anyone I made a deal with a minute ago.
Sure.
At 1 point of damage was not related to my desire to get rid of Nissa and the Gitrog monster.
Everything else, however...
Everything else hold a grudge, but that 1 point was actually impartial. Alright, I pass.
Alright, at the end of your turn, I'm going to cycle a Forgotten Cave for 1 instead of for 3, even though technically all my lands have cycling. Alright, I'm going to untap, draw a card, play a mountain. This dice underneath the lands here is my mountain count, so I have 4. It's just so that everybody has a good visual.
Alright.
I also should have done the Wayfarer's Bauble, and I forgot. The deal we said was not to attack,
Mark, I had a fair game.
Yeah, so we can't attack Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can not break that deal, I think. I'm going to tap all 6, and I'm going to Starstorm for 4. Deals 4 damage to all creatures.
Oh, goodbye, Giant. It was nice knowing you. I'm going to sacrifice and deal 1 damage to Seth.
Okay. Then I'll pass.
Okay.
That was a good way to work around the very scary red creature.
Honestly, I was gonna also do it because of the Tireless Tracker, because I've seen that card go kind of nutty.
Yep.
Dawn of Hope.
Ooh.
Then +2 Sarah. Let's see. How much loyalty is Chandra at?
She's still at 4.
Okay.
I haven't used the ability that actually increases her loyalty yet.
Yeah. I'll pass after that.
Alright.
You're good after that?
Yep.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Pay 3 for Retreat to Hagra. Landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield, there's 2 modes. but we'll play a land, and I'll choose the mode each opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life. Then we'll tap 4 for the Centaur Vinecrasher.
Nice.
He enters the battlefield with the number of 1/1 counters equal to the number of lands in all graveyards.
I have none in mind.
I have none in mind.
2.
So 8 and 2 for you, so he is a 11/11.
Nice.
Then it just says whenever a land card is put into a graveyard, I can pay 2 green. If I do, I can return him from my graveyard to my hand. After that, I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Mountain. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chandra. Flamecaller. Comes in with 4. I'm going to plus her to produce some 3/1 elementals. They will not notably trigger raid bombardment when they attack. And then I'm going to 0 Chandra to produce some 1/1 elementals. And I'm actually going to activate Chandra's Regulator on the ones that produce the 1/1s to produce 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to send a 3/1 to Sarah, and then everything else at Coffee.
So how much is it?
In response to
3 damage to Sarah.
I'm going to generous
How
gift
many-
Sarah.
Oh.
All right. All right, so that's
how many-
no damage coming to you.
And I'll take
Yep,
the
how
3
much
instead.
was it?
I don't know that works. I think that you.
That is, yeah. If a planeswalker is no longer able to be attacked, the creature is just attacking the player that controlled it.
Okay.
I mean, that's what happens in Arena.
It's a rare case situation I've never encountered.
I used to play a lot of the Cavalcade Red deck on there, and if the Cavalcade damage takes out the planeswalker, then the creature is just attacking the player. So
Okay. All right, and then so Coffee, you have 4 raid bombardment triggers on you, and then 7 damage across 5 creatures.
Sure. I'll block the biggest one. I'll take the 4 for the raid bombardment. And what's the rest?
So that would be 4 more because the biggest one's a 3/1.
Okay. Down to 17.
And then, all right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just throw. What's your other creature? The one that's not immeasurably big.
I don't have one.
Oh, what? Oh, that's just an enchantment. Okay, I'm just going to throw a 5 at your face.
Sure. 12.
All right, I pass.
All right. Untap. And I'll draw.
I feel like my back is about to get cracked real hard.
Not by me.
No, not by you, but by the other 2 players that I just had a lot of aggro with that have very big creatures.
I definitely didn't generous gift my own Sarah for a 3/3. That's not a thing I would do.
Alright. I played a Rogue's Passage. I'm going to tap 2 for a Mind Stone. And then I am going to think about my life choices. I could play Koth and get the mana back and then wheel. But I don't know if that's... How many cards are in everybody else's hands?
I have 1 card. I would appreciate the wheel.
1.
I have 3. I wouldn't complain.
Yeah. I don't like wheeling everybody else into that many cards. I will play a Demanding Dragon. 5. This is a flying 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature.
I believe that's been allowed to hit planeswalkers.
Really?
I'm not sure. But let me check.
That one might not. I think it came out post errata.
Yeah, because it's lose life, right? Oh no, it is deal damage.
Yeah.
Area.
Yeah, it
So-
deals 5 damage to target opponent unless that player. Obviously, Clark's not gonna care about losing the token, especially when his turn is next. So I'm not gonna pick him. Coffee's got the biggest creature, but he could just take the 5, and then I have to worry about the centaur.
But if Coffee takes the 5, he's in the danger zone, and his creature's not big enough to kill me.
Oh, that's based on whatever else he plays.
I'm just saying that's a tough choice for Coffee because he needs to either be able to kill me or live my turn. So that's the decision that creature has to live with.
How big is that centaur?
It's an 11/11.
He could drain for as many lands as he could play. So even like a cultivate can get him 2 life back, drain everybody else for 2.
Yep, and of course I don't have any creatures to sacrifice. So
Yeah, I could just hit
5.
you for 5 and put you down to 13, and then
It's not a decision for me, and I will die if he can increase that centaur's power by even a little bit.
I also need a fetching hand, so you just play the fetcher and sack it to immediately kill his retreat. Well, between the retreat and the centaur, anyway.
Yeah, he can get the centaur back. It slows him down, right? Like, because it goes back to his hand.
A
He's got to
centaur would
replay.
become summoning a second hand. Yep.
Actually, the
I have
centaur might
scavenging
be.
grounds if you're first up.
The centaur might actually
Like, here's the thing: if he doesn't,
might be bigger after he recasts it, depending on what else he plays first.
he will not live 2 turn cycles. Though. Like with that centaur, no 2 ways about it. I know I'm getting the crackback from him anyway. I need to kill Coffee because he's going to kill me. So he's not going to live 2 turn cycles unless I die.
Yeah, but who do I have the best chance of? I guess I have the highest life total next to Paul, so.
Yeah. The red decks have the highest life total.
Yeah, we'll go with Coffee.
Sure, I'll take the 5.
Okay.
I'm 7.
Alright, and then I will pass over to Clark.
Okay. So, Coffee, my friend, my good pal. I can get a Paul over here in lovely kill range. If you can avoid killing me with that centaur until after we take that set. Sound like a good deal?
Sounds like a deal.
Rad. I'm going to play planes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay for... we'll start with 2. And I'm going to equip the elephant with the shadow spear.
All right.
Okay, then I'm going to pay 2. And equip it with the sword of the enemy. Then I'm going to go combat and swing this 5/5 life-linking elephant at guy over there.
All right, that'll put me at 13.
On attack, I'll go grab a planes. And give me 5 life when I deal 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, if Coffee can get 2 landfalls, I'm dead.
Yeah,
Which
he's
might-
in,
Yep.
he's
Gotta
in
have
green.
luck up.
He's in green. I think he might have 2 fetches.
After I gain the life from lifelink, I will pay 2 more once I'm done shuffling the down vote to draw a card. And then I'll pass.
Oh, okay, from the Dawn of Hope. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright.
Untap, upkeep, draw. 4, 6. Cast Nissa.
Yep.
Land for turn. Plus Nissa. For landfall trigger. I will plus Nissa to create a 3/3 elemental.
With Hagrid, you chose
Actually, I'll have
right?
landfall.
With Hagrid, you're choosing life loss, right?
Yep, you each lose 1 and I'll gain
All right.
1. Then I'll swing at Paul for 14.
All right, and I am dead. KO. Hashtag no regrets.
Second main, I'm going to cast Mulch just because. We'll heal the top 4. Land cards to hand, the rest to the graveyard, swing, and a miss. We'll pass the turn.
Alright. I will untap. I will draw.
So now Seth. Wait
Wait a minute. Didn't you just make a deal with coffee?
Yeah, and I helped him eliminate Paul over here, and now I want you to help me eliminate Coffee. If you then I swing at him, he's dead and has no walkers.
Alright, I am going to...
To be fair, it's in your best interest to get rid of the 11/11, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and I made no deals not to swing at him, just that he couldn't swing at me. So...
I'm gonna crack the Mind Stone to draw another card.
You're playing Sarah, but I feel like you're playing like Tibble.
I have tried to make a table deck so many times. I hope you know that.
So is the deal that you don't attack or damage me at all on your next turn?
On my next turn, I will swing at Coffee with the elephant. If you swing at him with the dragon, that'll knock him out. I don't think I have hasty things, so won't be swinging to anything else.
But are you gonna be like picking off some permanents or something, or?
But I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I have no plans to do so.
How many cards are in your hand?
4. I have 2 Boardwipes and an Angel, and a thing. But a thing that won't really help me pick off your permanents.
Alright, I will swing the Demanding Dragon at Coffee, so 5 in the air.
Yep. Go to 3.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Untap.
How many cards in your hand, Seth?
4.
Okay. So, for starters, I'm going to uphold the deal, and I'm going to swing 5 at Coffee. And I'll attack over to the planes.
Yep.
Okay. And then on damage, I'll gain 5 life. I'll pay 2 to the... No, I won't pay for the lifelink trigger. So then in my second minion, I'll pay 3 for a Resplendent Angel.
Okay.
And I'll pass, and on my end step, because I gained 5 or more life this turn, I will make an Angel. With Flying Vigilance.
Alright, at the end of your turn, I am going to sacrifice the Emergence Zone so I can play things at flash speed.
Okay.
I'm going to play Gadrick, the Crown Scourge, who's a flying 5/4. He can't attack unless I have 4 or more artifacts. And at the beginning of my end step, I create treasure tokens for each non-token creature that died this turn.
Okay.
I'm then going to untap and draw. Going to play a mountain. That is my 5th mountain, so starting next turn they are going to pew pew.
Gotcha.
Well, they could do now, actually.
Huh?
Well,
I forgot about your Icarus Bobble 3 turns in a row now.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it now. How much mana do you have untapped?
4.
Yeah, let's wait for his bobble, and I'm going to get him out, and it's going to enter the battlefield tapped, and that will trigger the Valakut, which I'll shoot the Resplendent Angel. For 3.
Okay. Yep.
Splendid Angel died for your sins.
The other angel's 4/4, right?
Correct.
I'm going to Banefire the angel for 4.
Okay. Know that.
I am going to go to combat and swing in 5 flying.
I'll take 5.
Okay. At the end of turn, 1 non-token creature died, right?
Okay.
So I will get a treasure.
So Gadget can block still, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a thing though at end of combat really quick.
Okay.
I should have done it before damage, but I forgot to do it before damage, so I did. And I'm gonna Wing Shard, so target player will sacrifice an attacking creature, and it has Storm, so I only have 1 attacking creature.
Hold on, what is... I couldn't hear you. What is it?
Target player sacrifices an attacking creature.
Oh, Wing Shards.
Yeah.
So is this before damage?
I forgot to do it before damage, so I'm gonna say no. Just around combat.
Okay. Alright. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to shout out whoever Lib is in the chat that donate $11.81 to the stream. I'm not sure why that specific amount, but I found that very interesting.
And I believe you made 2 treasures, because that would be 2 dragons, or 2 creatures dying, not 1.
Yeah, now it'll be 2.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Okay.
it?
That's all I had, yeah.
Okay. Because it's at end step, so that's why I took the treasure back off.
Oh, okay.
But, alright. Then it's on you.
Cool. So at my upkeep, because I have 7 planes, I'm going to discard one trigger, and I'll put Resplendent Angel on the battlefield.
Yep, forgot about that.
Okay. So I'll return. And Ancient 2 is my land per turn. I don't think I can kill anymore. But we're gonna go for some stuff anyway. So 3, 4, 5, 6 for Sarah, who I will then -3 to make the angel. And then I'm going to pay 4 for Clone's Will, because I choose my commander and I get both.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do that before I plus her, so I'll pass that then minus. Oh, actually, how did I drop this? You know what? I'm not going to make the angel. I'll +2 her after I cast her Chronos Will, because that'll get the pump.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I'll do. It's supposed to be 5, 6, 7. Vigilance, Flying, Double Strike, Lifelink, protection from each color, and Indestructible. And I'll swing you with the Elephant for 7 Double Striking.
Yep, it's 14.
Yep. And then I will gain 14. I will pass, and then my end step, make an angel from Giving Life.
Alright. I will draw a card.
Oh, I just got a message from a friend of mine who's watching. The reason it was an odd amount is because I guess they donated in Canadian. So the conversion. Yeah.
Well, they said look at a calculator, so now I'm trying to find my calculator app to look at it upside down.
Alright, I untapped, I draw. I'm going to play Tormenting Voice, and I'm going to discard this Steel Hellkite to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Once again, I almost had it. I was 1 card away.
I do want to win, really. Close games, I love them.
How much do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How big is the elephant?
It's a 5/5.
Yeah. I could kill 2 of the creatures with a Comet Storm, but that's about it. Alright, good game.
Okay.
Mono white wins again.
Woo!